We're the Sunderkids.
Sup.
Stop,
Welcome
stop, stop, stop,
back.
stop, stop. Yes, indeed. Welcome back to Everyday Vibes with the Sunderkids. I'm Matthew.
And I'm Brittany, and we be vibing.
Vibing.
Dude,
We've been
it's
vibing
summertime.
all summer. Oh
All
my
summer.
goodness.
I'm
It feels
exhausted.
like,
We're not even
yeah, a
halfway through.
long vibe. Just a series of long
A
vibes.
series of long vibes.
Been good though. It's been a good
It's been
summer.
very good. We kicked it off with our brother Mike's graduation up
Yes.
in Maryland, UMD for engineering. What a guy.
Uh-huh.
But that kind of like kicked off the summer because that
Yeah.
was like Memorial Day weekend,
That was,
right?
yeah, the Memorial Day
So
weekend.
that kind of is the start of the summer, and then you cap it off with
For
Labor
sure.
Day, right? Like that
Yeah.
is
That's kind of
it. So
especially here in the PN Dubs, when September 1st, like Labor Day, right after that is when they start school. Like,
yes,
for Nebraska, it was earlier in August.
yeah,
But
it's like middle of August, and they get
yeah,
out like middle of May or
yeah,
whatever.
we are
Um,
in the throes of summer.
we are in the throes of summer, and now we're going through a heat wave. We've been having a lot of funky weather. Had
We get
tornado
funny
sirens
weather.
last night.
We
All the
had a heat
things.
wave, and then the last couple days have been like 67, 71, like chilly and like overcast.
Nice.
It's been like a good
Sounds
reprieve of like just
lovely.
super hot.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
I've been dying.
Yeah.
Like it affects my sleep so badly
And you
because
don't
I
have AC.
I don't have AC and I'm on the third story, and
Oof.
so like
Top
it gets
floor.
brutal. Guess how hot it was in my apartment on
How
the hottest
hot was
day
it in
last.
your apartment?
It was 92 degrees,
Oh, fuck, Matthew. Oh,
and that
no.
was at
Oh,
8 p.m.
no.
That was at 8 p.m., Brittany.
Oh,
So, like, I get home
no.
from like going outside when outside feels colder than the inside of my
No.
apartment, and I just can't really, like, I'm trying to pull in air from the outside,
Oh.
waiting. Yeah, yeah.
No,
I
no,
think I
no.
woke up every single hour on the hour and looked at my phone, just being like, "How long did I sleep? Oh no, oh
Oh,
no,
no.
single hour."
Not enough.
I could not fall asleep.
Just hot. That's
It
the
was bad.
worst.
Yeah, yeah.
Ooh, woof, dog.
Yeah, you
So,
don't even have it in my car. So it's just
oh,
it
yeah.
happens every summer where it's like I work at a hot pool and I walk outside, it's super hot, and I get in a hot car and don't have any AC, and then I go to my apartment, it's super duper hot, and like
Oh, Matthew. Then you go to
yeah,
mom and dad's for just a little bit of relief.
exactly,
Oh,
Either
gosh.
that or the library
Oh, my
or
goodness.
like a grocery store. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Something.
something, something.
Oh, that shit. Well, hopefully it goes down a
Yeah, so it's
little bit
real nice,
more.
man. It's real
Quite
nice.
nice, quite nice, quite nice.
It's quite nice.
Yeah, so summertime. So yeah, Mike's
So,
graduation and
yeah,
honestly,
congratulations, Mike.
yeah,
Get
Mike's
your degree
yep,
finally.
yep,
Only
yep.
took you 20 something years.
My
I just
gosh, just
you're
like a whole career in the
you're
Navy and then you go to school. Yeah, I think that's okay.
yeah.
But from DC/Baltimore, I flew to Costa Rica for a wedding. So Paige and
Yeah,
Brian got
you flew
married.
straight
I
from
flew straight.
Maryland. Like
I
you had a
did.
continuation of a journey, and I just had that,
Yes,
which was
quite,
already like
quite,
a
quite.
4 day vacation. So that's
Yes. Yes, so I had a huge wedding in Costa, Peace Corps wedding. Super awesome. Stayed at this mansion, but I got stuck in the little, kids casita up above. The
yeah,
single people and the
the
weirdos.
leftovers.
Yeah. So that was fun. We had 8 people in one bathroom. That was a good time. We got really close.
Hell yeah!
Oh man, but we
That
had a
sounds like a
big
Costa Rica
mansion next
adventure.
door, with a pool and all our amenities, and
There you go.
everybody else had their own private bathroom. So we could go use, break and enter other people's places. But that was great. And we did a catamaran tour. We had access to the beach and we had a pool and we had monkeys in our backyard and iguanas everywhere. It was sick.
That's
Plus I
awesome.
got to see friends coming into San Jose. So like started it, had a 2-day kind of
Yeah, it was
funness.
in San Jose then.
It was in Tamarindo. So it was up north in super north on the coast of in Nicoya.
Which coast?
On the chunk at the top. Like if you'd fly into
The
Liberia and
um
drive west.
Yeah.
Up north
Yeah.
on those white sand beaches. So I flew into San Jose, met up with some people, saw some friends, and then
Nice.
drove up with a crew. And then other people did the same, or they'd fly into Liberia. And then I went back down, did the same. Flew out, super awesome, great, just great
Nice.
trip. So great of a trip. So that was
Right.
like our kickoff to summer. We've kind of been just crushing it ever
Yeah.
since. Cause then like after Costa I was like, okay, let's go. I had like a week off and then I had Electric Forest, which was
Yeah.
fire. So
Tell me
had to
about Electric
squeeze that
Forest.
in. Oh God, that was insane. Like
Yeah.
had staff passes. It was very much like a whoop 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 bleh. But a lot of other good ones that I love. Like Disclosure was there, Krongbin was there,
Nice.
String Cheese
I was very excited
Incident.
for you to see Kronbin.
Oh,
Like,
me too. And that was the cap off. That was my ending show of the entire
yeah.
festival.
Yeah.
So that was
Oh my goodness.
beautiful. But I found a new band I like, Roy Turbo. Sick. Super
Roy
vibey.
Turbo.
Roy
Okay.
Turbo. ROI space turbo.
Okay, I'm gonna look that up.
I got like
Roy Turbo.
drawn to them as I was walking through the forest. I was like, ooh, I like this vibe. And then I stayed and danced the entire time.
Did you see the sack squatch?
Oh no, I
You heard
missed that
about it?
set, but it was the same stage as Roy Turbo. So,
Okay.
but yes, I heard about it. I saw all the videos. I was so sad. I got a
Because I've
pin
been
from
like waiting
someone.
for him to come back to Seattle, and he's coming back here soon.
Yeah,
Um,
that'd
and
be sick to
he's going to
see.
be doing a couple shows with Moon Hooch,
Okay.
so it's going to be very sexy,
Yeah, that'll be sick.
very sexy,
Very sexy, very sexy.
very
But yeah,
sexy.
Electric Forest was very wild, very different than a lot of festivals. Super artsy, super funky,
And then
super
was it
trippy.
too hot or like?
It
Because
was
it's
very hot
forest, so
during
I
the
hope it.
day, like 95 during the day, but then you'd get in the forest at like 4 and you'd be like, all
Yeah,
right, we're pretty chilling. But like out at a campsite, if you're sitting outside,
yeah,
it was hot. I was
yeah. Once you
burning.
get the sun,
But once you're kind of in the festa, you can have shade. But
nice.
the evenings were perfect. Like they weren't hot, they were lovely. But I had access to Jamie and Tim's van. So I slept in the van, which we had the AC running most of the night.
Oh my
So
gosh.
I was chilling until the last night. I just tent camped by myself. And that was a little warm, but I slept
Yeah,
pretty decent with that.
nothing like the gorge.
Nothing like the gorge.
It's like
No.
why even bring a tent at that point?
You just wake up in that heat. I mean, that
Yeah, it's just
oof,
like
dog. But the gorge has got some wind at least, and you can sleep decent. I mean, yeah, it all depends on where you're put, how it
yeah,
is.
yeah.
It's so weather
Or
is
even
very
yeah.
temperamental.
Uh-huh.
But this was a sick setup. I had an inn. I mean, there were
So
just
yeah,
funky, weird shit.
you were working or
I got in with the workers.
okay.
And then I ended up, yes, working one shift as a water person.
Hell
So I
yeah.
had to show people where the sensor was on the water. Not do anything with the water, just show them how to use the tool they're needing to use to fill up their water bottle. But then that
Sometimes
way I got to see outfits and talk to people and like
yeah.
vibes, such vibes working at the water station.
Yeah,
So
exactly. Stay
I'll
hydrated.
take that for a free ticket and an experience and like good camping, I'm like up in the
Uh-huh.
boonies of it's quiet.
Yeah.
And
And GA.
yeah, not in GA, not in District 9, just yeah, over in some prim and proper. We had a shower, whole
Yeah.
shower trailer. So I got to like be clean every night. That was lovely.
Damn.
Felt like VIP access, that's for sure.
Yeah.
And I baked a ton
I
of things
yeah.
before I got there. So I brought like dozens of chocolate chip cookies and some Rice Krispie treats. So
Mm,
I felt like I did what I
okay.
could to
Yeah.
contribute to this. But yeah, I had outfits galore too. I fucking did it right. I mean, my Wednesday Adams, and then I found those pasties when I was out shopping in the morning on Main
Oh
Street.
yeah.
They've got a whole open situation. They've got a Dunkin' there that's like a Dunkin' to go stand. And then they've
Wow.
got all these mirrors, and it's like, how do you look? And they've got sunscreen and bug spray and all this stuff lined up that you can use. and just like lots of cool vendors. So Jamie and I found these pasties, and it was like, ooh, should we? And it was like, this is the place. Get your
Yeah.
tits out. So that was fun. And my Wednesday, it was such a better fit with the pasties under there. I felt like I belonged a lot more.
Yeah.
And then running into all those live actors that day with
Yeah.
that outfit on and getting that photo was just the pinnacle of my just lit tay.
Yeah. It'd be fun.
Yeah, and then my sunflower outfit the next day, that was
Yeah, I thought that was
crazy.
clever.
That felt very good. Got a lot of tokens for that, and that was disclosure, and I just let it rip. I was dancing.
Just coming to Seattle, I have a ticket in like September, I believe.
Really?
Uh-huh.
Sick. I mean, they got down. I don't know who they played with, but
it's been a while.
Yeah, right? It'd been a while. So that was fun. But yeah, so then that was Electric Forest, and then it was like, boom, we've got a week and a half, and then I'm leaving for Colorado, and then you were leaving for your big trip. So I went to Colorado for another wedding, another Peace Corps wedding, and which was epic. And I ended up flying into Durango to begin with and drive up with Katie, which was the best decision ever.
Wait, you flew into Durango?
I flew into Durango, so you have a layover in Denver, and then you go to Durango.
Yeah.
Katie
was that
picked
like
me
a
up.
tiny little prop plane, a biplane or something?
It was a
like
definite smaller plane.
What the
Yeah, I
hell?
wish.
Were you just like on a goose?
Basically, felt like
going
it.
from Denver to Durango? Like
I did have to get off the plane like on, outside. Like it wasn't like a
walk across
thingy,
the
walk
tarmac.
down. Yeah. Which was funny. And then you have to like walk through the airport to get out the front door.
Yeah, when we were talking about Durango, I just didn't picture it with an airport.
Yeah, it does have an airport, so super chill to get to.
Nice.
I think it was like $80 more, but super worth it. Like just man.
Instead of that.
And then you get to take the $1 Million Highway. So I had a day by myself. So Katie had to work, and I got to just experience Durango again. I've been there before. But this time she was like, okay, here are these coffee shops I want you to hit. So I did like my own self-guided coffee tour, and then went to one park that I found and sat with my feet in the water, watched all these people paddleboarding and swimming and rafting, kayaking, all these things. And then I was like, okay,
people in Colorado. Yay.
What?
All the active people in Colorado.
So many active people in Colorado. They just like know how to do life well. I swear. Like everyone is enjoying their life outside. It's beautiful. I mean, like, whoa. And so Katie's having to work, right? And so I end up finding this park, and I'm like, oh, this is pretty cool. And you can really watch rafters and kayakers. Well, that ends up being like really close to her work. So I pick her up for lunch, and we come back there and hang out. And she had already eaten. So then I went and got, there's this wrap place in town that's like a flatbread quesadilla wrap thing. I think it's called RPGs or something. And they had a half an hour wait. So I went in there. She's like, this is the place you got to eat. So I go in there and I put in my order, and then I walk around town. And I'm like, okay, I gotta make my way back. And I'm like walking around this town. So that was pretty cool. And I was like, oh shit, I gotta turn around, make it back in time. As I'm walking into the restaurant again, or like the place, it's like inside a mall. I'm walking in, this gal is walking out, and she just looks at me and she goes, are you Brittany? And I was like, yeah. And she was like, oh, this is for you. And I was like, oh, sick. And then I left. I was like, oh, wow, that was quite a moment. I meant to have this wrap right now. This is cool. She didn't even like yell it out. I mean, she was literally like walking out. It was very weird. It was very cool. I was like, Durango energy. Hello.
You really needed that wrap.
I guess. And so I took that back
you to have that wrap.
I agree. And it was fire. So yeah, so I went back to that rafting area, and I ate some of that wrap and hung out like the rest of the day. So I had like a great day in Durango by myself.
Nice.
And then I got Katie from work, and we had a night. We had such an evening. We had a friend over. We went to dinner. It was like super lit. And then the next day, we got to drive like the $1 Million Highway up through Ouray, like up through the mountains all the way to Aspen, or to Meredith, I guess is where we were. But yeah, that Colorado one as well was lit. Very much outdoorsy. We had access to the river. We had a hot tub. We had a sauna. Katie and I camped.
Nice.
So did Nilesh, Brianna, Adrian, and then Maddie's cousins also camped. Billy and oh shit, what's her name? Beth. She was
Beth.
super cool. I liked her a lot. Yeah, so got to meet like a lot more of Zane's family. Also, Zane has an identical twin. So now this is
boy.
the second wedding this summer that the grooms have been identical twins. Brian is an identical twin and Zane is an identical twin. So
That's a kind of crazy
that's
factoid.
kind of crazy. So there's just like a lot of twin things. But Zane's brother is like Brian's brother, I can tell a difference in voice. And there's like subtle things on the face. Like I'm like, that's Matt, like for sure. Nilesh mistook him once and started talking to him like he was Brian.
Yeah.
So like it does happen. But Zane's brother, Alex, like holy shit, you guys are clones. It is
Yeah.
the mannerisms, the way they walk, the way they talk, the way they hold themselves. I mean, I'm so glad Alex had long hair because it would have been rough. I mean, and he was also a Peace Corps guy, so like you could like there's just so many similarities.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my god. So we had like double dose of Zane. I mean, so funny. But that whole situation, wedding was lit as well.
Yeah,
Outdoors,
yeah.
the stars at night, the Milky Way, it was absolutely stunning. And then I made my way back to Denver with another crew, the DC crew. And then Nilesh and I ended up having late flights, and then his ended up getting canceled and he had to re-go the next day, which sucked because Katie said, okay, pro tip, don't travel in the late afternoon in Colorado during the summers. You just have storms in the mountains that come in randomly, and it like our whole airport was delayed. No one's flying in or out, just not happening.
It's like just mountain.
And so
mountain weather.
thankfully Nilesh is a G and has lounge access. So we got up to the lounge and there was a wait list because also everyone else is delayed. But we got in eventually, ate a ton of food, and you can have drinks. Like Steven took a shower. It was so nice. It was you had chargers, station, like just nice. So stayed in there a long time.
Nice. Yeah, like access to a shower in the airport. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, on these like
a good one.
especially coming in from the
my
wilderness, like feels good after a long day.
Oh yeah.
Why not? So yeah, had that type of access, and then finally flew out of there late. Got home at like 4 a.m. because I got in at like 2 something, and then had to drive from St. Louis home. So that was rough, but thankfully I did not work that next day. So I got to relax. But geez, it was a hefty, like, and it was 4th of July. So like people are traveling. So it was just like that one, that one felt like a lot. But it was good. It was excellent to see the whole friend group again as well, and some added people from DC. And we all just get along really well. I mean, we come in as a freaking ton of humans. We're like 25, just like we are here. And the bride and groom are always with us. Sorry about it. If you want to come over, come on over. We're here.
Yeah.
We don't bite. We just are weird.
Yeah.
Oh man. But it's always good to like meet people's parents. I ended up
Yeah, for sure.
just pecking Zane's mom on the lips as well as his dad. So we had moments. Our friend group is hilarious and we enjoy ourselves. And
fun times.
Brian kissed Alex's dad at their wedding. We do a lot of kissing, a lot of 3-way kissing, 4-way kissing. If we want to do a 10-way kiss, let's kiss.
Like Godfather kiss, like Italian. Like
it's more like this. And then you're good. But we all do like 4-way kisses or 3-way kisses. We're weird. We know.
It's like the kissing family, that SNL skit.
Okay, but it's not like that. That's super weird. But similar, yes.
Could you hand me the corn?
Yeah, we are all over each other though, and I do love it. Just our love runs deep, man.
Yeah.
We
I don't know. I
loved you.
don't think I've ever kissed any of my other friends.
Wow, you're
Or
missing
anyone.
out. It's pretty
Yeah.
great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fun.
Yeah, we have a lot of nudity. We
Yeah.
accept our bodies and we love each other for everything about them.
I
So
mean, yeah,
be
that
them.
one's fun. 'Cause, I mean, you're going skinny dipping and running around and having fun.
Yeah, they're just doing whatever. Doesn't matter.
Oh yeah.
Living life. But as I am also in no cell service, you are in no cell service
I
going deep.
also was deep in the no cell service.
So tell me, where were you? Who were you with? What were you doing?
I was in the Enchantments.
Where's
So,
that?
those that don't know where the Enchantments is, it's outside of Leavenworth, and there are a series of high alpine lakes that then go down into a valley, down into another valley where there's Colchuck Lake and then Snow Lake. And this whole zone or this whole area is divided into 4 different zones. And there's strict permitting for backpacking and then camping.
Okay.
So you can, of course, through hike. So there's tons of day hikers going back and forth to Colchuck Lake. Then there's lots of crews going that full through hike. But that's
So when you have like day hike, do you have to have a permit?
no.
Okay. I was thinking like it was a permit only specific area. But it is
No.
only just for overnight. But day hike
Yeah.
people can do that.
All over the place.
Bet.
Yeah. So like a lot of crews, like a lot of
Wow.
people. Even like because we started on a Tuesday on the 1st.
Okay.
And so tons of through hikers. The most coveted permit. So it's a lottery system, Brittany. So it's a
Okay.
lottery that tens of thousands of people all across, Washington and the country apply for in order to get one of these permits. So
And it's
you
like
get
this specific hike. I mean, you've got permits for a lot of stuff, but it's not like, oh yeah, you just got to get to pick. You want a lottery to pick anything. You're going specifically for this one.
Yeah. So the zone, like the whole area is divided into these different zones.
Okay.
So you can choose which zone you want and then the start date.
Okay.
And then you have 3 choices. So the one that I said July 1st at Colchuck was the one that won. Now, if you look at like the heat map of like probability, because you can download this data after it all happens,
Okay.
and then people analyze it.
Okay.
So like getting a Colchuck zone permit in July is like a 2.4% chance of winning. That's
holy moly.
because it's one of the like July and August are the most heavily applied for dates, and the Colchuck zone and core zone are the most applied for because
Wow.
it's the loop. So it ended up being absolutely perfect, Brittany. So we get up early morning. I have Reichs, Lenny, and Zach coming from New Jersey, California, and Arkansas.
Lit.
Nobody from the Washington crew could make it.
Boo.
Oh, like get it together. Oh, like you missed out.
Yeah.
So sorry. But we get over there the night before and we're hanging out. We go to this place called Colchuck's, which is a restaurant, bar, and grill. And then they have a whole bunch of merch for mountain goats and stuff. So I got a hat that has a little mountain goat on it. It says Colchuck's because, of course, we were at the Colchuck Lake. Oh, my gosh. Sorry. Hold on one second.
We got a little honk outside the window.
Yeah. Sorry. It's going to happen.
That's okay. Doesn't matter. You guys don't like mind a little honky honk, but
like, here's the hat.
donk.
Look at that.
Hat is sick. Hat is sick.
It says Colchuck's.
Colchuck's.
And so we get our night before burger, last beer before having each
meal.
dehydrated meals and beef jerky for 4 days.
Yep.
So we get to the trailhead at like 5 o'clock in the morning, and then we get a shuttle over to the other trailhead. So we have our car over here, then to this trailhead, and then we make it up to Colchuck Lake, which is a decent hike. It's like 6 miles or so.
Okay.
This lake is beautiful, Brittany. You can get there. Like, it's beautiful. There's tons of people. We can bring out floaties. There's like people doing with paddle boards. that they bring up. Usually it's just like the circular inflatable floaties,
Cool.
but like beautiful, that pristine water color, and it's all cold, but it's nice and sunny.
Amazing.
It's a little higher elevation, so it's not too cold or not too hot.
Yeah.
Like it's just perfect.
Right.
There's a fuck ton of mosquitoes just the entire trip.
Woof.
So that kind of sucked because you're just like constantly having to like hit yourself or wear the mosquito net.
Yeah.
So that kind of sucked. But we're carrying a 55-pound or a 50-pound. Let's see, it was 35, 45, 50, 55 pound.
Okay.
Reichs has the lightest gear, so he's going. And then the rest of us are slogging.
Yeah.
And then Lenny has just like the biggest, tallest.
I can imagine. Prepped for everything.
Oh yeah. But
so then you have like up to Colchuck Lake, and then you make camp, and you kind of have camp all set up there. So you have day packs. Then
we found our campsite by 9 o'clock.
Nice.
And then we were setting up camp, and we were making food, having fun, fishing, jumping in the lake, just doing
9 a.m.
9 a.m. Yeah.
Nice.
Because we started at 6 and it takes 3 hours.
Yeah. Sick.
Nice. Yeah. So we end up going to this. It's like past midway point on the lake because we wanted to get a little closer to where it connects to the pass.
Okay.
There's two dudes sitting on this rock that like jets out, little peninsula, and you could see this rock as like a little tiny white dot from the top of the pass. It was
whoa.
Because this is like that, and like we're looking at it, just
whoa.
It's our campsite. And then they're leaving. And it's like, okay, yeah, we got the permit, so we're camping here for like 3 days. They're like, oh man, you got the best spot. Like, have fun. It's like, yeah, dude, see ya. And then they left, and then we just set up camp. Yeah, nice. There's a couple people that would like come in and like, it's like, you guys don't see that. You have a whole.
This is our campsite.
This is our campsite.
Get the fuck out.
Fuck out. Yeah. But like, there's this one couple that came in. They're just like looking around squeamishly, and they like don't really say anything. They just do a little, and then they're like sitting there, and like they sit down, and they're like taking pictures, and then they sit down, and they're just looking, and it's like,
what the hell are you doing?
What are you guys doing? And like, we're all looking at each other silently, like, what's going on? Okay, take your picture, and please, we're trying to make lunch and talk. Quite clearly, we're all over this area, walking around, setting up camp. And then finally, Lenny's like, excuse me, could you all please leave now? Yeah. They get out. I was like, yes.
Go, Lenny, go.
Oh, my goodness. But yeah, it was just so much fun. So day 2, we ended up going up the pass because we wanted to see if we could see some of the lakes. And then potentially Reichs and I would do Dragon Tail. But like, this lake is under the shadow of these mountain peaks plus this pass. So you see this pass, and then you're like, wait, little tiny ants like moving up this like little
interesting.
Tiny dots. Oh, those are humans.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the pass. That's what we're going up. That's what we have to do. So we're like under this thing all day, and we're watching like things going up. Like, okay, that's what we're doing.
Oh man,
and it is brutal, Brittany. It's like a mile to go. What was it, like 2,000 feet? So it's like a 30 to 60% grade. Like it is. It's like a big. It's like a double stair step the entire time for like a mile.
Oh no.
Yeah, that's over like rocks and dirt and stuff. And so usually people doing the through hike will go Colchuck or the opposite way, but Colchuck up the pass and then over. But we decided on day 2 go up, check it out, and then it was like, oh, too late to continue, and also it just looked so fucking dangerous.
Yeah,
like, bare rock and snow.
Damn.
Oh yeah, it's still a mountaintop. There's still There's goats everywhere.
Yeah.
Like, the lakes are frozen over for the top ones. Like, it's still winter conditions. Like,
Damn.
people over there are like rock climbing.
Yeah.
They're rock climbers going up this chute and stuff.
Holy moly.
Like, we were badass doing it, and then there's a kid up there wearing a suit and holding like a ice axe and using it as a cane. It's like, what? Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah, because we're just struggling getting up there.
Yeah.
And then we hang out for a little bit, go back down. So going back down, that grade is also technical feat. So it takes just as long going up as it does going down, because you can't go fast.
Run it either.
Yeah. Like,
fuck.
Yeah, not. Yeah, so it was pretty hefty. So that's day 2. We still got 2 more days.
Okay.
So day
4
3.
4 days, 3 nights.
4 days, 3 nights. Day 3, we go to the fork down on the Colchuck Trail and then up over to Stewart Lake. And it's a smaller lake that side of the trail, nice and smooth, still upgrade, but nice and smooth versus the rocky terrain, and
scrambly
terrain of the Colchuck Trail.
Yeah.
The scramble stuff is like all the Asgard Pass. But that also is like a 8-9 mile excursion,
Okay.
Even though we're wearing smaller day packs, it's still a thing. And then we get there, it's kind of chillier, and then we want to set up we want to make some food, and then fish a little bit, but then it's like chilly. And then Zach had stayed over at the campsite to rest his legs that day, which ended up being fantastic because he fought off a bunch of groups of people that just kept like looking around and trying to like go to our spot. It was like, and then also there's a whole group of mountain goats that came into our tent, area. We're rummaging around because we had to put everything in bear canisters. And then hide them during the day away from the campsite.
Yeah.
But they will
just come on in.
Dig up they'll dig up your pee spots everywhere you've peed. They want the
salt.
The salts. So like up top, day 2, Rikes is like finds a spot, he's peeing, and like there's mountain goats over there, mountain goats over there. Then all of a sudden, the mountain goats are now converging on Rikes, and then I'm like, do we warn them? Yeah, we should warn them. Hey, Rikes, there's mountain goats on your left. Mountain goats on your left. And he turns, oh gosh, and then like the mountain goats just like, and like they have horns. They got big horns, and they're fighting each other to get to where the pee is. So you're supposed to be in between rocks so that they can't like dig to it and stuff, but they're still gonna go to that spot and try it. You know? And the same thing happened with Lenny. Like, I'm now up on top of a rock, like trying to like jerk out these mountain goats. Like just come around this boulder and then impale Lenny. So he's walking back midstream with a bunch of mountain goats trying to get at his dick. It was hilarious.
That was amazing.
And so, yeah, we decided that we're going to have a thrash metal song called Piss Licking Goats. Piss Licking Goats. Piss Licking Goats. Piss Licking Goats. Piss Licking Goats.
Oh, my. That'd be a hit.
Oh, it's going to be great.
Yep.
You can watch that all day.
All day.
But, it was pretty fun. And then day 4 was the big massive one. So that is up over Asgard Pass and then 14 miles out. So like it's
so you
about
gotta do the whole thing with your pack.
Yeah, but you hopefully you ate enough food and that you've a little bit lighter.
Yep.
So yeah, I still had extra food. I overpacked the wrong things and underpacked snacks. I should have changed my ratio. Now I know.
Now you know.
But so once you get up top, there's all these lakes that go through, and then you're like going through that. There's still snow up there. So 4th of July, I think, is the first time I've had snow on the 4th of July in forever. Usually I'm not around snow on the 4th.
No.
So there was one section that we got a glissade down,
Sick.
So just on your butt. Yay!
Yay! Down some snow.
Yeah. And so you made your butt real cold and wet for the rest of the hike, but
worth it.
Yeah, it was
Cuts
awesome.
time off your legs.
There's just no way to go down that slippery snow without
falling.
Yeah, and you just hope that there's no rock that's sticking up under.
Yeah, just a little
like
shot
a tree
to the
that gets beep and goes right in the pooper. Yeah.
Who knows? You might like it. A little surprise on the mountain.
Like these high alpine lakes are like up here. Then once you get past and through all of these, then you go down. And like going down is also like, the same elevation loss as the Asgard Pass, just a different thing. So it's sketchy in some points.
Yeah.
And it's slow going and it's technical and it's like, okay. Wow. Like there's a section where it's like smooth rock going down and then you have rebar put into the stone. So that way you have something to put your feet on as you walk down to the path.
Oof.
It's like that's a cliff face.
Yikes.
And you see this lake way down there. It's like, oh, that's Snow Lake. We got to get that's our next stop.
Yep.
And then we have to go down this thing and then down this valley into that there. And then from there, it's another 7 miles to actually finish your day.
Dang.
So it's, over a half marathon, but with like full pack and difficult terrain.
Yeah.
And, I always thought and still do think that thru hikers are crazy, but we essentially did that.
Yep.
With
sometimes you got
of less legs for 3 other days of hiking. We already went up and down Asgard Pass.
Yeah.
2 days
before,
Yep. And then we're doing the whole thing
again.
So, like, I can definitely do a thru hike. I know that now.
Yes.
But I also know how tough it is. My foot was like, my left foot was completely numb.
Yeah.
And then I was having like blisters form up and around. It's like, because after Snow Lake, Lenny took the lead and then just like fucking bolted. He was like keeping a massive pace. Like we were fighting the sunlight. And so at one point, like I had to slow down. And then, so I'm still keeping a faster pace than I am ever used to.
Yeah.
Like I am a slow hiker.
That doesn't help.
Take my time, because I don't want to have injuries. So then, I'm trying to make sure like it was a lot. It was a long hike. So we got done at like 10, which is earlier than I expected because we were making such a good pace for that last 6 miles. Woo! It was good. But then we went to Leavenworth. We had a beer, celebratory beer and food. And then I had the mission of driving us home.
And so what time was this at that you kind of got to the car?
Like 10:30
a.m.
So we got
p.m.
Yeah. So then it's like 11:30 that we're hitting the road.
Fuck.
To drive 2.5 back to Seattle.
Yikes.
So I get about 20 minutes in, and I'm like, nope, can't do it. Too tired. So we pull over, take an hour-long nap, and I'm like, okay, let's see how we're doing. And I get about 30 minutes, and I'm like, nope, still too tired. Like my eyes are doing the weird flutter thing. I'm like, it did it once, and I was like, nope.
Good.
So
Call it early.
Stop. Yep. The most dangerous part, it wasn't the mountain passes over, it's the getting home part.
Yeah, so that exhaustion.
Yeah. So we didn't get home until like 4:30.
Damn.
It took a while to get home, but safely got home.
Yep, good.
All good.
All good.
And then the guys left the next morning at like 7 and 9.
Okay, nice.
But all in all, around 30 miles over the 4 days.
Woof.
The most beautiful place that it's incredible.
Amazing. You won that lottery. What how many times have you submitted?
It's been like 5-6 years.
Damn.
You know,
You finally
it's
got it
like
and you did it. You executed.
executed.
Fucking follow through. Let's go.
Yeah,
Good.
yeah.
Good on you.
There's a lot of I train constantly, and the goal is Rainier.
Mm-hmm.
But then last couple of years, when Rainier is not attainable, I've been able to do these other harder hikes,
Yeah.
longer hikes,
Yeah.
overnight with like backpacking and
Good.
like, yeah, hell yeah, I love it.
Yeah.
It's
We
so
got to
much fun.
get you down to Durango doing some of Katie's crazy stuff.
There's Durango, there's Banff, there's
Banff.
yeah, there's a lot of places.
Patagonia.
Glacier,
Glacier.
Patagonia, Swiss Alps.
The world.
Yeah, I need to get more into like full mountaineering.
Me too. I think I would really enjoy it if I got my fat ass going and really hiking up shit. I would love that's awesome.
Yeah.
That's
So I took a
access to a
week off,
different
and then
view of the
last
world.
week I went back up to mailbox. So
Nice. Good for you.
my
Good.
goal still is mailbox once a month
That's
at
good.
least for
Good.
this year, and 7 out of 7 plus a couple.
Hell yeah, fuck yeah.
Hell yeah, fuck
You
yeah! My
got
legs
this.
still work. Yeah. So surprisingly, like after like 2-3 days, like I feel like it's taken until now to feel relatively normal.
Yeah. I mean, that's a hefty
After all
trip.
of that, yeah, and it's only been like 2 work weeks after, essentially.
Yeah. So what do you got lined up for the rest of the summer?
So July is just strictly working and resetting and getting ready for August. August is the big one. I have a wedding in Texas, and then we have a show in Chicago with an orchestra and a king gizzard and a lizard wizard. And then we also have Field of Vision, KGLW, and Meadow Creek, Buena Vista, Colorado in mid-August.
Sick.
And
Hell
that's
yeah.
like kind of it for my trips and stuff for 2025.
I've got Giz plus just what am I doing this weekend coming up? Going camping. So that'll be fun.
Nice.
Up in a new place.
Yeah.
But yeah. And then we're like kind of getting into the fall and we'll see
like
where we go from there.
A lot of my smaller my shows are in like the end of August and September.
Okay.
So like Viagra Boys are coming, the OCs are coming. We will have Ammo and the Sniffers in October. There's quite a few that are coming to town.
Go.
And I'm pretty excited about. Yeah.
Yeah. Just keeping life fun. Adventure on adventure.
Yeah. For all of those shows, I've started just as my defaults wearing the bell bottoms.
Nice.
Like I just got, I don't know. It
feels fun. Right.
Nobody else wears it, you know, and it's fun.
They're sick.
They're good jeans.
Yeah, absolutely. I need to get myself a pair.
They're not joke
pair. They're not a joke. They're lit.
Like legit denim, and they're legit bell bottoms,
and they're cool,
fucking funky and groovy.
Dude, express yourself.
Yeah, I'm excited. I think I'm gonna wear I'm gonna bring them as my pair of jeans for Field of Vision.
Yeah,
and hopefully, we'll see how hot or cold it is.
Yeah, and it could be a windy, cold night, you know?
Yeah, might have to put them on and flow a little bit, but I think, that'll be my one pair of jeans for the whole thing.
I like it.
I might be going through the airport wearing bell bottoms. That'd be funny.
You'd be that guy. That'd be sick. Hell yeah.
But it's been a fun summer. I was looking at our previous thing. It said we haven't podcasted in like 2 months, so I apologize, audience.
Yeah,
like this was needed and necessary.
We've been living our life,
living the life, and setting up for the next chapters and having fun.
Hell yeah, fuck yeah.
you know, at least.
Just LIVIN living.
Yeah. Yeah. So
But yeah,
I
on
still
to
think
something else.
on to something else. I still think we can get to Colchuck. You just need a
I
train.
think I can do it.
Like I even think with the parents, like I'll carry everything.
Nah,
You know.
I got it. I did a Katy hike. I felt very good
Yeah.
about that.
Yeah.
With a hefty pack.
But like
So, we
we
can do better. I can do better.
Go to family Colchuck.
We'll grow. We got this. I would love to.
Fishing. We'll go diving and swimming.
Yep.
Yeah. But
For now, ciao ciao.
Ciao ciao.